Beautiful wood doesn't need any embellishment at all, because it's beautiful on its own. A piece that is not beautiful, so I think currently that's a nice form. Yeah, it's a nice piece of wood, but I don't see it as beautiful. So I could do some embellishments of that. Yeah, haven't decided what yet. But the thing is, I won't cover that in embellishment. This will have, you will be able to see some of the wood, most of the wood. I like, you know, that's why I'm a wood turner. Yeah, right. So it's about subtle things. Nice bit of gear. I like it a lot. It comes with a great reputation. Lots of people have got them now. I bought it in the States, $200. So yeah, no, there comes 110, 220. Yeah, 44,000 revs. All right. Okay, now that's a serious bit of gear. All right. The other thing I really like a lot about it is that you just grab it, twist it. Okay, it comes with a step down collar. Okay, we do slide it in, push it right in, because you don't want it hanging out here, because that just it makes it harder to control. In the short, we're now ready. With the cup washers, you gotta make sure they're clean. Let's stop. In the cup, because if you don't, you won't get that nice ball, right? And the carbon builds up quite rapidly. Yeah. So we're going to start with the big balls on there, and then we're going to reduce. And normally I had a little fan, right, blowing to take the smoke away from me. Okay. And the gear I bought, I didn't think I needed it anymore. We're going to wire brush it to get rid of the carbon. So normally I'd use a little brass brush rather than the steel. Put a little bit on the brush. Often I'll cut all this part away of the brush, so you only got the little end bit. And then you want to get it in there and start. You wait for paint to dry. And then you can do anything else you like. You could put Gilda's paste on the top of them, yeah, or you can put some milk paint right, and then you put the milk paint on, and then after about 5 to 10 minutes you wipe the milk paint off, and you get that really nice white circles around each one, and the top looks black. So there's lots of options. This is a piece of rosewood. I had a competition like you guys do in the guild, and it sat without any embellishment on my shelf for years. And once I put the black and the dots on, it changed it completely. I haven't put any paint on that at all. I wanted to get that little brown effect of the wood coming through the burnt stuff, but it's really important that you don't have any little shiny bits left when you finish burning. Get that little scallop, it sort of sits on the 4 legs.
Can I talk on that piece?
Sure.
Just make sure that you take note and look at the bottom is not round. It's a wonderful little piece.
Yeah.
It just is intriguing underneath as it is on the surface. That's the best piece that you got on the table.
Oh, thank you. So eggs are really nice medium because they just sit perfect in your hand. You know, so when you're working, it's really nice and easy to do, and also you get an instant result. So these two are basically dyed. So what I did learn is that yellow is not the color to dye a piece of wood. Of course, it still looks the same as the piece of wood you started off with. It's just it's one of those colors. and that's just a bit of red. They're water-based. You can get them off Terry. They come in a set of 7, something like that. These are all using the Dremel, just a round cutter. Paint them black, and then use the gilder's paste. So you can get in different colours. So the gold, German silver, slate. So one of the ones I do like is that one there. That's again, turn the egg, size 8. So go in your house, get your size 8 egg and put it in front of you, right about there. So now you're in line. It's hopeless otherwise. Right, okay, and then turn your egg, and then all of those little 6s are all burnt using the burner. Paint it black, and then get the blue. They dry up. I can't remember. There's a product you can get that you can put on, and you just put it on your finger, and then you just come along and you just go and rub it in. And it'll just change. And then if you think you've got too much on, you can polish it off your finger. Just no pressure. You're just gently rubbing. Okay. So that's use the cup cutters, and again cut it all, paint it black, and then get the gold. Different finger. So just put it on your finger, and have a piece of paper ready as well. So because you find when you actually you'll end up with too much sometimes. You just got to take that off, and then you just come along it and rub the top. And already they're starting to get a bit more colour. So that's changing completely to there where I've just rubbed it. That's my practice piece. You've got to have a go. You just got to go and see what works. That there is where I got that design. So you can buy these nice little acrylic pens which you can refill. So let's have a look, we'll colour some in there. So they come with a nice point, yeah, and just give it a bit of shake and get the paint moving. And then you can just come along and paint the and if you want to have a look afterwards. So that one there is just going around and colouring each one of those separately, and then you think it's a random, but it's not, because you can't have two colours too close together, and black doesn't work. The way that I would normally do that design with the spiral is that I would cut either side down by 1 mil or 2 mil so that the dome was sat up. So then when you come along to put your gilder's paste on, you're just touching the top. You don't want to overrun like I've done there, unless of course that's the effect you're looking for. This is a piece I did with Neil Turner. He was talking about making different designs. So this is his coral effect, and you use the Dremel to draw the pattern first, and then to cut the trough out. This little cutter here. Yes, you got that in your tool, and you just got to come along there, see where that little coral effect is, and you just got to go on every one of those to get that effect. So it's a really nice little design, but it is time consuming. The other one is just get a boring tool. So set the depth that you want to cut it down to, make the cut, and then you've got to go along with a little needle like that and make all of those little holes in the bottom. This is his other coral, again using the same cutter, this cutter here. You put the grooves in, and then you come along and then you sort of just keep going to give you that effect. 4 years ago, I think it was 4 years ago, I went to the symposium. There was a gentleman there who was using silver and mercury doing little bits. And so I decided that I thought I'd have a go at the technique. It's subtle, it's not in your face, it's quite nice, and it's silver solder. So you cut the groove, you then lay it in with a little bit of super glue, and then come right along and hammer it in so it sits in. So you give that hammered look, but the tricky part is to get the join. Yeah, so that's just another medium that you can use for embellishing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.